open the door, please? Annie, let me in. Open the door, Annie. Annie? Let me in, Annie! Annie! Let me in! Let me in!
Your mother, she was schizophrenic. These sessions are mandatory for all staff, Sister.
My mother struggled with depression, and yes, she was eventually diagnosed with schizophrenia, but even as a child, I knew it was more. I didn't have a name for it. Every night, she would come to my room. Sometimes she was my mother. Beautiful. Loving. And sometimes she wasn't. She'd comb my hair. She'd hum her pet song. She'd hurt me. And then she'd hold me and cry and say the voice inside her head made her do it.
I'm so sorry, Anne. Abuse at the hands of someone you trust is...
My mother wasn't capable of hurting me. She loved me. It was the thing inside her. She was possessed.
Today than we were in the past. The human heart has never changed. Sister Anne.
What has changed is that there are more possessions reported today than at any other time in history. We are losing a war that has been raging for centuries. We must hold the line, fight for every soul.
During the Spanish Inquisition, the Catholic Church was responsible for the torture and death of thousands of so-called heretics. Many were simply those suffering from psychotic, mood, neurotic, and personality disorders. The very structure you're sitting in was built in the late 18th century in response to a rise in the occult. The clergy would drag women suspected of practicing dark arts down to the baptismal well to free them of evil spirits. Countless were drowned in holy water until eventually the practice was stopped.
Sorry, Doctor. Are you denying that there are legitimate cases of possession?
I've been here long enough to have seen things that I can't account for. But one thing I do know is the mind is incredibly powerful, and it loves to play tricks on us, to distort our reality. Now, thankfully, the church's approach has evolved over the centuries, and that's where psychiatrists like myself come in. The Vatican's new guidelines require anyone suspected of possession to undergo in-depth physical and psychological evaluations before being approved the rite of exorcism.